Hi there. Just back from hitting a couple of thrift stores and a rummage sale this morning. Wanted to share with you what I got, period. I sell on eBay. I also have a shop as part of an antique mall. I've been doing this for over 40 years. Rarely use my phone, but I do to check prices. You got to develop a good eye. Your phone won't develop that for you. So let's see. This is one that didn't fit on the table here, but a Viking console bowl in lilac or tea-berry, not sure. It's a massive piece, beautiful color. Boy, Viking is getting so hard to find. That was a really reasonable price too. Way under $10. This is a Craft Master clock. The light works, the clock does not. But for a couple of dollars it was worth it. There is a name on the back. But anyway, hopefully somebody will be able to restore it. It's a simple early electric mechanism. You could put a battery in there and still keep it plugged in for the light. It has an interesting noise that sounds like a railroad as well, or a railroad engine. Never underestimate collectors. They love that stuff. A good working example is about $75. Lucite candles are really hot, as well as lucite grapes and that kind of stuff. These are similar. Maybe not quite as old, but I bought it because it was completely unused, almost 100%. And mint inbox cells. These are for endless burning candles that never burn down. Eternal light. So basically it's plastic shells where you insert these little tapers, and you always got candles. Somebody will get them, make a few dollars. It's a fun hobby, but you got to keep your booth stocked and fresh. I do mine twice a week at least. I sell a variety of things, but I keep in the mid-century and vintage area usually. Nice little tidbit tray with a silver fade on it. Actually one of the nicer ones. I usually don't buy these, but when they're as perfect as this, and only for $6, why not? Make a little profit. It'll move on to somebody that will really enjoy it for entertaining. Nice 1970s, possibly late 60s, but I would guess more 70s. I like the shape of it, the triangular design. California enamelware. It doesn't have the label anymore, but it's by a company called Keys, Kyes. These enamel bowls can get pretty chipped up. I had a tray that sold well. I'm hoping that'll bring a little bit of money. It was only $2. There's some profit to be made. Cute as Christmas. A little Napco skier. Can't find a comparable, but it was cheap. No nicks. Gonna list that on eBay, maybe closer to Christmas. And let the market determine the value. I would say it's at least $50 piece. These little figurines are really selling well. I didn't want to pass up on Easter for my booth, so this was half off at $2. Department 56, which is a good brand, and it has a good base of collectors. No chips. Little snow bunny for Easter. Put $10 on it. Somebody will enjoy it. Not sure, but I think this has to do with early 20th century desks, perhaps for paper clips, rubber bands, stamps. It has wells that kind of would allow you to get something out of it. I thought it was pretty nice looking. Be really cool for, let's say, wasabi and soy sauce, or, caviar when you have that urge. Nice starburst on the side, but importantly, no chips. You gotta sell perfect stuff. It's heavy too, and it has a slight bit of purple on it, which means it's older and the manganese is coming to the surface because it was exposed to light over time. Always a plus. I don't know. It was $1. It was nice. Two pairs of salt and pepper shakers for 25 cents each. Nice. The tape's on the top, so it doesn't spill all over the place. But for 25 cents each, always nice to find sterling, weighted sterling. I don't know, is it? No, I don't think it's weighted. Newport sterling. So, those were worth it. A pair of 1930s, 40s candlesticks. Nice, lush Rococo Hollywood Regency design. I'd have to research it, but I put my money on Cambridge. Possibly Fostoria glass. They made some pretty things. And again, only $1 each. Might as well go for it. I remember passing up on Pyrex years ago because I thought it was so common. Now it's pretty much extinct in the wild. Two nice Dansk modernist candle holders. Also have a box of the candles somewhere. These take the small tapers. The one looks perfect, never used. The other one had a little bit of wax residue on it. Bought those. They got thrown in with another purchase. So basically they were free. Gonna list those for $100 for the pair. That's what they're bringing. Nice Danish design. Love Dansk. Never pass it up if I find it in good shape. My booth sells colanders well. Especially aluminum ones with a pattern. Enamel does well too. You don't get a lot. But when you put $1 into it, it was $2 half off. But when you got $1 into it, and you get 10, hey, it pays for a beer or two, or even a cheap martini. Depends on your vodka choices, of course. I like Hendrix. I like Kettle One. I like a lot of things. Anyway, here's another one. Usually you see these with star patterns. This happens to have more of a disc, and it's on the larger side. This was $4 half off. These dents are from people pushing down while they're straining, and the leg pushes up. You take a balloon full of sand, and you put it over that, and you tap it with a Baltine hammer until you get the shape back. This will be a quick fix, and not that much work. And a good scrubbing. This has still got a little bit of shine to it. No cracks. What you got to look out for is where they push so hard, the aluminum cracks. You don't want that. That is a walk away from that. Glory be, found some Pyrex. Didn't want to buy it, but since I broke the 443 in my Amish butter print, I needed this size to fill out the bowls. This will have to do, but I paid $12 on it. It will easily sell for a little more than that when I find the correct replacement. It does have, it's not perfect, but it's all good. It's a friendship pattern with the Cinderella tabs. The two good pieces, the better pieces I should say, I got this cookie jar for $3. Absolutely no chips. Just beautiful. if not a little spooky. Here's his body, his torso. And of course, it's by Hull. God, it's heavy. Hull pottery. Oven proof. I'm not sure why you would put him in the oven. But got a nice drip on it. Good coloring. You can sell at Christmas time or all year round. They're bringing anywhere from 50 to 150 or a little more. I'm going to see what I can do on that one in the shop. With eBay charging so much for shipping, well, not them, but the post office, and then eBay takes a percentage, it makes it difficult to make a profit. So, heavier items I like to sell locally. But sometimes you got to reach a wider audience. This guy I picked up yesterday. No, I picked up, this morning. It's a biplane. If you look at it right, it's a World War I period or 1920s biplane. I thought it was a California company called COROC, I think it is, where they laminate into the thing, but this isn't. This is a large tray with a Bakelite type material, and the bottom of it, there I am. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, it's so hard to see, isn't it? Anyway, you get a little bit of the Westinghouse W, and then underneath it says My Carta. And from what I can tell, this is a aluminum dyed design that was created by a listed artist in the Art Deco style, high Art Deco style. I thought it was French at first. Fairly good condition. And the nice part is there's only one listed on eBay, and they want $799 for it. I think it's a little high, personally. I think I'm going to try to get about half that, but we'll see. Other variations by the same artist have brought good money. Anyway, that was $6, half off. On the bottom shelf in the back, and I didn't see it till the second time around. That's the thing you got to do. Train your eyes to see. Look for stuff that jumps out. And if there's some meat left on the bone, go for it. Enjoy. Happy hunting.